This week on the Amazing Race Interactive, 12 teams raced from Panama City to Mombasa, Kenya.
Africa.
Mombasa is located on Kenya's coastline. Teams will be pushed to their limits as they participate in local activities and come face to face with wild African game. For their first task, one team member must become their own Animal Crossing sign. Dress up like a lion, head to the street, and start roaring.
She was very cat-like.
Good thing with it.
Cory, I literally can't stand you.
I am married to a lion. Hi, yi, yi. Honey? How you feel about all
I
that?
have soot on my face.
You have soot on your face.
Cory, you suck. A pretty busy street, so I would have seen.
I thought I read that I needed to crawl across the street. Now I look like a complete lunatic, like trampling across the road in a fur coat. Oh, that was so dumb.
This was a fun leg of the race.
It wasn't fun at all. I didn't enjoy it. It was too stressful.
I'm the one who was running around with water wings on my head.
Those were his lion ears.
Not really all that unusual. I mean, she's usually outside yelling at cars for driving too fast down the street anyways, so...
I look like a real lion. And that's a big win, I think.
Clearly, I was the lion. Roar! Caution, lion crossing. I went outside and there was a car that actually slowed down to watch me. Roar! 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 And then I was like, whatever. I'm a lion.
Hello there. I'm just completing the Mombasa race. It's wherever the fuck that is, but I'm sure that this is the accent. Roar!
In this detour, teams will need to choose between two local activities, Stack It or Skip It. In Stack It, one team member must stack and balance 9 DVDs on their head and walk 30 steps without them falling off.
So I stacked it. And when I did it, I got it on my first try. I took my little steps. I even did some extra. 35, 36. Just for you can't get another person. Just for you.
That one should have been easy, but apparently I couldn't count to 30. 1, 2, 33, 34, 35, wait, 26.
Like, how do you keep going when the person who's supposed to keep track can't count?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Cory, I would like reimbursement for all the DVDs that I dropped multiple times.
Yeah, what did you get first try?
Yeah, first try. First try!
Yeah, you did good. Nailed it right away.
9, 10, woo! 25, 26, 27, 29, boom! 30!
In Skip It, teams will participate in the Maasai tribe high jumping dance and must complete 70 jumps while counting them in French.
chose to do Skip It, and you know, I speak French, alors c'était pas un problème pour moi compter jusqu'à 70. Don't do exercise, so yeah, but let's be honest here, my 70th jump was probably better than most teams' first jump.
I'm so annoyed that we were U-turned because the detour was so stupid. I didn't realize my neighbor was watching me the entire time. Thank goodness I was wearing a sports bra today, so I didn't even know how to count to 10 anymore.
I don't know how to count. Wait.
Yeah, I don't even know if I was speaking French.
Okay, en français. 1, 2, 3.
I'm curious if Jim could even jump.
19, 20, whoops, 21, 22,
Like, did he break his leg?
54, 55.
Do we need to bring him to a hospital?
59, 50.
Like, he's just so old, so it's like I don't know if he can do it, you know? Like,
Amour, et toi, moi.
then?
Oui.
I have to take some breaks because I'm a little out of shape.
Wow.
Why are you making me jump so high? Like, that's not cool.
Go, Cory!
No.
In this week's roadblock, teams will head out on an African safari. They must spot 3 of the 7 animals on their checklist and say,
Oh, I found the rare worm.
Crikey, I found a very rare cat! Look as it sleeps by its watering hole!
My wife with a spider on her arm.
Oh, I found a rare spider!
Again.
Oh, I found a rare spider! It's on me!
Not good, not good.
Yeah. He came right on my arm.
He did come right on your arm?
Oh, I found a rare spider!
About better than me, dear.
It's on me! It's on me!
Ooh, I found the rare dog.
Oh, I found the rare worm.
Our neighbors had their dog out.
And a really
Perfect.
loud and annoying dog.
Oh, I found a rare dog. It's there.
Ooh, I found the rare cat.
We couldn't find a effing fish.
I'm freaking out right now. There's usually spiders all over the basement, and now I can't find a freaking spider.
This is the most embarrassing thing I've done to date.
Could be dangerous.
Boy, I found the red dog. Look at it. Sweet as can be.
It was 10 o'clock in the evening, and here I was, knocking on doors, looking for those rare species. I had to beg. I said, ma'am, do you have a random and rare house cat? Ooh, I found the rare house cat. And she said, no, you can't use it on your video. And I said, ma'am, I am in the Amazing Race, please.
And then I knew we always have a ton of birds in my backyard at our bird feeder.
I just scared away the birds.
And they all flew away. There was not one bird in sight.
Oh my gosh, my neighbor is right here.
This week I did the roadblock. Woo! How can I not find a freaking bird? That took me so long. Leah did pretty much all the other tasks. Typical of our team.
Ooh, I found a rare bird in the wild.
In this week's cul-de-sac, teams must solve a series of clues on their boarding passes, and by process of elimination, learn which 2 seats on the plane belong to them.
I'll be honest, I love diving into a candy-ass cul-de-sac.
It was so annoyed with Chris. I feel like we were not communicating well at all.
Oh, and then he's trying to explain to me this whole CORY'S cul-de-sac thing. I don't understand. I don't need to be smart. I'm pretty.
By process of elimination, we've established we're sitting in rows 8 and 9, seat D. I figured it out all me.
He did not figure it out all by himself. Anyways.
We are seated in seats 8 and 9D.
And that cul-de-sac was probably the best cul-de-sac that we've had so far. I loved it.
I'm seated in D9.
And I'm in D8.
Yeah!
Went over that puzzle 3 times. It's like, where's this missing number? Where's the missing number?
Amanda and I will be sitting in seats 8 and 9D.
Usually I do the cul-de-sac, but we did it together.
Yeah, we did it together because it was a hard one.
Seats D9 and D8.
But if we're wrong, it's not my fault.
Ellie and I are in rows 8 and 9, seats D.
Seats 8D and 9D.
D9, Nicole is in D8. Damn it, I thought the big 6, not the big 5. That took me far too long.
With an impressive race through time and a strong player pick, Mark and Tracy won this leg of the race and chose to U-turn Megan and Amanda. With another double elimination week in play, Chris and Melissa and Aaron and Ellie were last to the mat and eliminated from the race. Can Megan and Amanda survive being U-turned on the next leg of the race? And how will teams react when I reveal a dramatic twist in the game? Find out next week as we head to London, England on the Amazing Race Interactive.
Very rare indeed.
That was the hardest leg yet. Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out still.
We found this week. It was hard.
We just got back from Kenya.
Today we're in Africa, in Kenya, if you weren't able to tell.
Whenever we do this, we're always like, let's go to the bathroom, let's take a breath, let's have some water, because we're just so nervous. But then after we do it, we're like, this was amazing.
Shit on your
I
face.
stood on my face. I ran all over the place in Falcon Lake here with my suit on.
You look gorgeous.
Let's be honest, we have a perfect son, and he just chilled like a little villain the entire time while we were competing, so that was no distraction. You know, unlike Jim for Helen, I mean, Helen's been having to babysit Jim through this entire competition, so.
We're here celebrating our Express Pass. Thank you to Mark and Nicole. You're responsible for this.
Made it through. Need a shower.
Well, this leg was a serious struggle. Nick is on some desert island somewhere and he has barely any Wi-Fi. I broke my eyeliner putting whiskers on my face.
Oh no, that's not good.
If you guys want to fight and bicker at each other, you can keep doing that.
We keep hearing Chris and Melissa talking crap about us and smack. I think they're in for a little surprise run from a lion.
Fun leg. Stressful.
Can't wait for the next one.
Surprised we made it this far.
Actually.
Yeah, actually though.
I've known Amanda for a really long time.
After my husband helped me film that roadblock, he is now not speaking to me.
But this race is bringing out a whole new side of her that even I've never seen before.
I love being a lion so much, I turned into one.